All right, thank you so much for being there. Welcome back. My good name is Brian Sankwa, and a good morning to you. You can always find us on social media at Y254 channel. This is hashtag Y in the morning, and the last part of the show today, we are talking about matters love and money. When it comes to matters love, that's where it gets personal. The question is, what are the core ingredients, the things that make a healthy relationship to thrive? There's a song that I actually alluded to earlier in our morning introduction that says, there's no romance without finance. I think it's from an R&B star, Gwen Guthrie, that talks about, a lady trying to approach a gentleman who can take care of her and keep her well. But then when it comes to the Gen Zs, do they prioritize relationships? We'll get to that and much more. And guess who I'm engaging today? I'm talking to John Odhiambo. He's been here as well. He's a journalist alongside Collins Juma. He's a civil engineer by profession. Karibuni sana. Good morning. Happy New Year. All those together. I'm going to start off by you, John. When you look at the state in which we are in right now, especially in such a day, age, and time, are Gen Zs, in short, young people, are they prioritizing to be in relationships, or there's more outside, matters, getting a lifelong partner and wanting to settle with, from your observation and experience?
I think love is money and money is love. You can't separate them. Yeah, we are getting a relationship, especially ladies, they are getting a relationship to get a financial stability. So love is money and money is love.
Love is money, money is love. From a Gen Z standpoint, do you think they prioritize being in relationships more or other things?
They prioritize other things. Actually, we prioritize money. Yes.
Right. What do you think, Collins, from your experience and observation? Yeah.
Just the same way Mr. John has said. I think it's very difficult nowadays to run a relationship without money. Because I think the SI unit of love is money. This thing,
how is it so? Are there maybe parts that
during the days of our mothers, you find, from my own understanding, I think there was no things like vacation. So money was not that a priority to them. For them, they valued love because it was coming naturally. But nowadays, even moving from, let's say, town to Embakasi or to Mombasa, you need money. But during the days of our parents, they used to walk. Someone could walk from Nairobi to Mombasa. But nowadays, love is there. Again, social media. You see, most girls nowadays, they go with whatever they see from the social media. So it's very difficult to avoid money in a relationship. In fact, if you are dating,
what other things are you talking about that you want Gen Z to prioritize? The other things is money.
But then, what is love? Maybe let's break it down. What exactly is love? Still on you, Collins. Mapenzi ni nini? Ama kupendwa ni nini? Does kupendwa include money?
Definitely.
Money factor in it? Yeah.
Money factor is a must in a relationship, because even you, from your own understanding, you can't run anything nowadays without money. Money is everything. In fact, 99...
Is it a business, an investment, or it's a relationship? I'm trying to look at it like
for
pragmatically.
Us, we include...
Mapenzi ni, ni biashara nini?
Ni biashara. But at times, if you look at the things nowadays, most girls look at in terms of relationship. If you look at, if you avoid money, let's say they want something like, how can I put it? I mean, things like clothing, etc.
I think
material things. I think that's what you're trying to say.
I think love is having strong affection towards something. Just having strong affection towards something. Do you know, even your own mother is just trying to entertain you if you don't have money. He'll just be there for you. Yeah, even your own family. So when we talk about love, we're not talking about even the dating love. We're talking about love even with those people you stay with, those people who are around you. People will love you, Sakwa, when you have money. When you have nothing, they don't have time for you. The same to ladies. Love will, the money will spice the love. Because if I love you, but I can't show it that I love you. Money, it's what will make that love. You feel like I love you because I'll be gifting you. What will I be gifting you? Even flowers. You must buy flowers. So money must be involved. Nowadays, we don't give flowers. We give the money bouquet, right? And lady prefer it. So Love is money and money is
so
love.
you're calling that love?
Yeah, it's a love.
I'll call it wickedness, evil.
It's not a wickedness.
Because if somebody is loving you because you have money, then when you don't have money, they don't love you, in quote unquote, then that's wickedness.
So I always ask people around me,
That's
that
not love.
is poverty evil?
Uh-huh. Is poverty a
or,
vice?
or is money evil? But from my perspective, the poverty is evil. Money is not evil, because poverty is what will make us do other things that are evil in nature, right? So for me, I prefer running a relationship with money than running a relationship without money.
So people would love you because you have money. Do you believe that is love to you? Would you feel it and say, maybe I had asked what exactly is love, he didn't answer. Maybe you can explain, what is love for real? Yeah. Love ni nini?
Love is having strong affection towards something. Even your own
And when you
mother,
have strong affections towards something, what do you do to it? Yeah.
you make that thing feels that you have strong affection towards it. That's now where money is involved. Because today, if I tell you, Brian, you are my guy, and I can't buy you
So in short,
lunch.
you can't tell your mom you love them and you cook for them in the house. That's
Where
not
will you
love.
get the food to cook? Because
The food is already in the house. Your mother makes the moves. She's your mother, so the food is already in the house.
Maybe you want to get something spicy, so there's something you must buy to add to the food that is already
You mean you
in the
can't just
house.
go up kwa shamba, pluck some guavas on the tree and
Utaenda kwa
say,
shamba-
Mom, leo nimekupea hizi
Utaenda
maguava.
kwa shamba ya mtu yenye uja
Bro, ushago guavas zinamea msituni hata sugar cane. What are you talking about?
So,
What are you talking
this
about,
is
bro?
something that we must accept. We must accept.
Yeah. But anyways, I agree. I don't know what is it with money and relationships nowadays.
I heard Colin saying that our tradition, our social, were being married without wealth. The wealth was for your information, the wealth was involved. Because from my family, people, my old shoshos aunt, wenye wamezoeka, huwa wanasema mimi waliletea mahari ya ng'ombe 50. Uliza walileta 30, you get. So
but that was tradition anyways.
But nowadays you see,
I'm talking about kama pesa ingekuwa wange translate that to the money, which means kuna mwingine walipeana 2. So when she's talking about 30, the money was there, the money aspect, the love for money aspect.
That was barter trade way back by the way.
The money aspect was there. Is that it was not in terms of currency.
And so that was an exchange.
But I can ask him a question.
Okay,
today, if you put 50,000 money, the girls of nowadays, which one will they go for?
They will go for money. I was just trying to interpret.
Okay, I got you by the way.
Yes.
Me understood what you were saying. Yeah, but then I'd like to actually understand what changed. You know, what changed from being shown just, and also there's so many R&B songs that sing about mapenzi, real loves, you true loves, you show me this, I'll cross the ocean for you. I'm not seeing any money where somebody will die for you, I can't sleep without you, I can't breathe, I'm dying because you're not here. I'm not seeing money anywhere, but my question is, what changed exactly from people doing things without, commercializing it? Today, relationships look like it's an investment. When you get into one, it's like, you can't buy me the next iPhone. Okay, let me jump on a site and get someone who can buy it for me. Oh, you can't take me to Santorini. Oh, I'll find somebody who has money to take me there. What changed?
The world is growing. The world is evolving. The world itself is changing. So you can't expect ladies or women to be stagnated somewhere because the world is changing. We want to move with the world, Brian. Everything is changing. The other time, people are putting on the skin. Today we are putting on fine suits. So the world is changing. The demands are also changing. The needs and wants are also changing. Yes.
So for a man, you should be financially stable. That's what you're saying. You should be financially stable. Even though I've interviewed guests here who said there's nothing like financial stability.
Yes.
You should be financially capable or capacity to sustain a relationship
and then
and
also,
make it work.
Then also, when we talk about money, I'm not talking about millionaires. I'm not talking about billionaires.
Right.
You should just go as per your level. There's some ladies, if you date, if you can take them for a coffee date for around 1,500, they'll be okay. Like, what I'm saying is money must be involved in whichever level.
Yeah. Anyways, for you to buy anything,
Money must be
yes, you had a point.
Just the same way I said, the world is evolving and technology is there. During the period of our parents, money was not there, but it was maybe someone had a land, cows, and etc. But now you see, I must have money even to sustain a relationship. You must not be a millionaire just the same way you said, but you should not lack. At least have something to sustain the family. Though it's strong affection, nowadays there is nothing like strong affection. It is just love, and money must be involved in between.
Maybe let's break it down, some of the things that, you know, we call love nowadays, and I'd like to hear from you as well. Yeah, vile vitu zenye unafanyia mtu wenye anaona sasa hii ndo love ya nowadays with
Just
money.
buying gifts, even attention. You know, most even
Attention, it include pia pesa.
yeah, most guys attention is pesa. But generally, I think gifts, you can gift someone in terms of money and other things, buying cars. And
Yeah. Okay.
So, you know, this famous celebrity in Kenya who is always gifting the wife, and is all over, and the girls are feeling that the wife is loved.
Who is that celebrity?
Bahati. Bahati is always all over gifting Diana. So, and we are feeling
And
like
it's money involved.
money involved, because
Okay.
you can't get a gift without involving money.
Right.
He's giving us pressure also. We are also gifting our girlfriends, in quotes,
So he's setting the bar too high.
too high.
Okay, for the gentleman.
The other day I was privileged to be in Migori when we are taking some cows. It was just some cows. We are planning for the bigger one.
Some cows.
Some cows.
The Luo version of
The Luo-
some cows.
Some cows.
I get that.
We are in Migori, and the whole village it was at standstill, and the people were like, "Oh, she deserves this." And
Who is that, by the way?
Prince Inda. When we are
okay.
yes.
I get it.
Yeah, so we are like, this is big, and for our side was, this is not big. This woman, she's been here for this guy for the last 9 years. They started from Kibra. Deep there. So also you must have something small to sustain relationship, to grow. Ikifika a certain level now, you'll be able to give the bigger one. You get. So what I was saying, I'm not criticizing these people wenye hawana kakitu ati wasiingie kwa relationship. What I'm saying is, you must have something to make this girl feel special. You get.
Yeah. So in this case and scenario, who is feeling the love a lot? It's a give and take, because as a man, if you're always giving, then you must as well be receiving something. It's always just you always give and you bless the person and it goes.
Brands, sometimes we get a lot from ladies, not in terms of money.
Okay.
Sometimes you just.
What is it?
Sometimes you just.
What is it?
The other day I was.
Don't dodge that part. What do we get?
I'm not dodging that part. The
What
other
do we
day
get?
I just wake up, do my stuffs. And
Maybe in a marriage setup, let's say.
Not-
Of course,
not-
when you do it for your wife, you know she'll
Not-
wash your
not-
shirt, she'll cook for you, she'll pat you on the shoulder. When you return home from work, when you're depressed, she will debrief you. But just randomly outside there, as an ordinary Gen Z who's figuring out life in the bushes,
I don't know.
what will you get?
I don't know how they need theirs, but I'm talking about my
About
own,
yours,
in
okay,
mine.
please. I'd
Because
love to hear your experience.
sometimes we get emotional support
Okay.
from ladies. You just have someone to talk to, someone to be there for you, someone who will tell you, leo vile ulivaa hiyo kala haiko ingiana. Next time, because they know our wardrobe, next time do this, and then also sometimes we get gift from them. I'm not saying that they should not gift us.
You've gotten gifts as well from your own
So many gifts.
Yeah, that include
Watches.
pussy, socks, na handkerchief.
Hapana. Watches. Sometimes you even get M-Pesas on my birthday.
And for you, you've gotten M-Pesas. So let's say for you, you're a lucky guy. You have someone who spoils you. In that case, yeah.
She's not spoiling me.
Okay,
She's just
you're
giving
again
me-
downgrading it. I
she's
had
not
boasted
spoiling-
you, but
no,
we
she's
share
not
a negative
spoiling
zero.
me. She's also just trying to be there for me.
Okay, I'm there for you.
Yes.
So that's a good one.
Yeah.
What are some of the things as well?
I'm a low man.
So I think for me, I've received some gifts from ladies as well during my birthday, including money. But some girls do gifts actually. Most of the girls, if a girl loves you, she will automatically give you even without asking. In fact, this issue of fare, I've experienced it. If a girl loves you, there is no day will ask for fare. And in fact, even sending
Come with her own fare.
Oh yeah.
You see,
Tuseme
nowadays,
unataka mkutane Friday, so badala leo tumefea yeye anatumia yake kuja tu.
and even for some girl, they can decide to lose a promising young man because of that. They lack fare, even 30 bob.
Yeah.
I was telling Collins that mimi msana kiniomba fare less than 300. I'll not send you. Like you are a joker. How can you ask?
Just saying, at his age, yes. Either send or don't send.
So he's saying he has money.
I'm not saying that.
In other words,
I'm not saying that I have money. I'm like tumeelewana this.
Si mtu anataka 300 bob.
No.
So mboost ifike 1000 basi.
Brian, just get me.
Yeah.
Tumeelewana we are meeting next Sunday. Today is on Monday. This all week.
Yeah.
Ikifika on Sunday in the morning, babe, I don't have fare. Fare ni pesa ngapi ya kutoka Embakasi hadi Tao? Sijui 70 bob, 50 bob. I'm like, the whole week?
Na ameitisha 300.
And then, I always tell Collins, mtu akikuja tamata toka, definitely itampea pesa beyond the transport alitumia. We always do that. Kuna plan, najua tu mtu akikuja, kama hajaniitisha fare,
You'll just know.
Yeah, you just know. Labda ametumia fare yake because most of them maybe ni comrade. Ametumia
kama kona gari.
Kama kona gari. There's a different scenario now. Here, kama uko na gari, kuna fueling. And then we know, tunajua the CC ya gari. You know, hii ina consume this one consume.
So utafanya some arithmetics findings, nini, ujue, kama na drive Audi, huyu ni first class lady.
We need
ujue utamtumia between 50k to 100k.
And then also we have some corporate girls, wenye wataki hata hiyo fare.
Corporate buddies, yeah.
Yes, she's just coming to see you. We catch up. We bond. When we meet, sometimes akunanga bonding. So you just want to have coffee, bond together, get to know each other. They even end up paying bills.
This is in a date or in a relationship that's currently ongoing?
In a whichever, in a relationship or in a date. Yes.
Okay. You were saying something?
No, I was just finishing the line you were saying about asking for money. If a girl loves you, you'll automatically come. I'm experiencing the same with my current girl. She has never asked for any amount. Even if she is leaving, I'm the one to say, take this. Because she knows her role.
Yeah.
And I know my role in her life as well.
This time they see that a girl visiting you, amekuja from January to December, najai kuja na kitu. Bra, hapa si choo unaingia ukitoka. Sometimes we pia kuja hata na nyama kuota bro.
But she's not your wife. You don't have kids with her. Why should she carry luggage to your place? You know?
It's not her luggage.
That's luggage. Mbona nibebe nyama nikulete na amjao unofficial. Because you're the man, you should be providing for her.
Walisema mkono tupu hailambi.
Yeah, wahenga walisema.
Wahenga. Even ukiendaga kwenyu, Brian, and this sometimes we should get this from the perspective of our community where we stay.
Sini baby girl akona makucha, akona acrylics, bra. Unataka apitie butchery ashike liver tena.
Makucha unaniambia ni mimi.
Akona acrylics bwana.
Makucha unaniambia bwana ni mimi nimelipa last week, umeniomba unataka kwenda kutengeneza nails.
Basi tumanisha nyama. Tumanisha nyama baadaye.
What I'm saying is,
yeah.
For also you to get your place in that relationship, for also you to get the respect also you deserve. You should not be a beggar in the relationship. Also, you should also have an input, even if it's 10% in that relationship. You should also, this is something that it also goes to the marriage buddies. In your house, lazima kukuwe na kitu also that this is yours. Hata kama ulitoa pesa kwangu kama sijui, ukainunua na pesa yangu, at least you bought something that's your own, even in an investment for those who want to grow together also. Isikuwe mtu alinunua shamba, amejenga, amefanya nini. By the end of the day, mkienda
wewe ulikuja kucompliment bana, relationship iendelee.
And you must also have a say in what you are doing.
Actually, in the morning, I was telling my co-presenter that it just so happens that the person who has the biggest money in a marriage or in a relationship always has the loudest and authoritative voice. And it even goes again to even families. Yeah, you'll see ule first born ama second born, hata kweni last born, na wako na pesa mingi. Yeye ndo anaambiwanga siri zote in the family. Why does it happen so, by the way? Why has money been the center, and it will always be the center of authority even in families?
And I think it goes with the economy as well. It goes with the economy as well, because it's very difficult to operate without it. And if I have it, I must have a voice. It happens when our families, leave alone now love, but even for the brothers, even uncles, whenever there is a meeting, the setup. The person who has money will have the voice. And if the
hata kama ni last born na
yeah,
kuna
na
seven
hata hiyo meeting
seven
ikifanyika
others.
kama hayuko,
Would you accept last born with the loudest because yeye kona do
But
according to tradition?
Brian, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Loyalty is bold. That's is love for loyalty. Is being loyal for someone who can give. So they don't even, actually sometimes they don't love him, but they are loyal to him.
Or they are loyal to the money
And then
because of what he can give.
Loyalty
Oh, okay.
is rewarded in installment. They are like, if you are not loyal today, the next day this guy will not give us. You
Yeah.
get?
So they give second born aonge.
Is this loyalty? They are buying a loyalty of the second
Then
one.
that's hypocrisy, bruh.
We are
That's
loyal to-
hypocrisy,
we are
man.
that's the
That's
one we are
hypocrisy.
living.
What is this society that
that's
we're
the
living
world
in
of
now?
today.
You know,
We worship
it means
money.
people are not honest, authentic, and even true,
you
man.
cannot make a decision in a family if you don't have money.
But sometimes it's hard for those of us who are coming from Western region. Umepoteza mtu kwa family na umeita kila mtu kwa family meeting, and this one brother, the youngest mwenye akona kakitu hajakuja hiyo meeting, and then you like your mother or your father or babu, someone who's the head of the family, anasimama na anawaambia mmeongea na nani? Hatuwezi make decision kama mjaongea na nani. Ajamaanisha kuongea na huyo mtu. He knows that nyinyi venye mmekaa hapa, you will not be able to sustain this thing and to budget for this thing.
So it doesn't matter hata kama ni last born anyway.
Hata kama ni last born. What he's saying is, nani ndiye atapeana
Akona capacity
ya implement
capacity, yeah.
the budget yenye nyinyi mnapeana.
Because akona pesa.
Juu hata ukiwacha sasa umake decision na una pesa.
Hamta make your decision.
Utafanya nini?
Proceed with whatever. But
So
then,
that's it.
yeah, I think I see and I agree what you're saying. But then, in this modern day age and time, if a lady has more money than the man in a relationship or even in a marriage, who gets to put his tail under between his legs? Is it because early in the morning I was telling my co-host, if the lady has more money, then definitely the man's ego is like each and every time he'll be walking on eggshells, nini. But then I was telling her, for example, if a man has a source of income that creates money but it's not constant, ni ile anapatanga, let's say $500,000, anaenda 6 months tena narudi chini, and then but then the lady has constant cash flow, inakuja kila siku, ana drive gari mzuri, amepeleka watoto shule, she's the one taking care of these small bills and even paying rent, or even if it's mortgage she's servicing. So how is the state of that man or that gentleman in that house, Collins?
I think that goes with an agreement. A lady who knows and she respects the husband will not look at the money or disrespect the husband because she's earning more compared to the husband.
It's all goes to the personality of the person you are dating. And also, when I was there for you, when you had nothing, I'm expecting that when I'm going down, you should also be there for me. That's why when you had nothing, I loved you, I cared for you, I give you everything. So when I'm also going down or fluctuating, I'm expecting you to be there for me. That's why I'm investing in this relationship. That's why I'm empowering you as my girl, as my girlfriend, as my wife. That's why we empower our wives, because we don't know about tomorrow. Tomorrow, Brian, utamuka nukute upate wamefunga KBC. You empowered your wife. You are like, babe, leo nimeenda job, sitapata job. You are sure that mtakula. This now goes to personality. It's not about dating. We've seen so many good girls. We've seen so many good women. Mabwana zao wanava. Actually, my uncle campaigned and he knows the story, and he lost twice. The wife was there for him. He was telling us that for the last 25 years, they've been in marriage. Ajaiona the importance of a wife until the time yenye alipoteza election na alikuwa na 2 cancer operations. The wife was there for him. The wife was there at Aga Khan, was sleeping besides him. After that, he started telling me, kuna good wives, of which even to us, those who are witnessing, Collins was there. We were like, these are good women. Nani mwenye tulikuwa tukidismiss all along. You get?
Okay.
We've been dismissing her. We are like, okay. So it goes to personality. That one is not about love. Because when I was helping you,
So it's beyond love now.
it's beyond love now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's what I can do for you. Oh, so that is unajuanga kwa vows wanasemanga I will be there for you till death do us part, in sickness and in health, in good times and the bad times. So so let's say that is that time.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's that time that we always test something, the loyalty of your wife. In the traditional setup, or in some of our villages, they will tell you that if you want to know if the wife is loyal to you, sometimes pretend that you don't have money. Sometimes you should pretend that you don't have cash. Sometimes pretend that you can't pay rent. You will see the real character of the someone you are dating. You get. And then
so it's possible that they can act out and say, Sasa, because we've even seen it on social media. I think recently it was a celebrity who he moved into the room of her girlfriend, which is painted pink, and they were on, I think they were on Ogalbina's channel or something, and the comments were like, so you moved into your girlfriend's house that's pink, but then he was like, what is the problem moving into my girlfriend's house? But then the girlfriend complained, remember, bottom line, she complained, akasema analipa rent, amekuwa facilitate kila kitu, which comments said it's a red flag. So it means for a man you have to be 5 times more charged up to stay afloat.
The society expectation, even from the biblical, we are superior. I'm not saying that women are inferior, no. But we are from the society. Society expects us to be the leaders. Society expects us to be the ones paying the bills. And sometimes there are women outside who are facilitating their men. They are helping their boyfriend, and they don't say. The society expect women, if you help your man, you should not say, you should not talk about it. Ni kama unaibisha bwanako. For me, it was not a big deal.
Has it happened in our African traditional family setup? I think I'm concentrating on John a lot. Is it happening in the, like if you were to look at our mothers and forefathers and even our grandfathers as well, would you say there were instances where the mother always held the home together a lot than the dad, when maybe the dad died or a situation came in that caused a split?
You know, if you compare tradition and today, what's happening is this. During traditional days, our fathers were working 100 times harder than our mothers. But you see, nowadays, even here in Nairobi, you see young men are being, some of them are being kept by women. So most of the men
kept by women. In short,
most of
I love that one.
Most of
which
us,
is a thing.
Most of us don't embrace working for us men. We are just there to make car too. Maybe we are betting, we are doing other things. We are waiting for a woman to work, and then tukifika jioni tunaenda tunapewa kitu kidogo. But during the days of our parents, they used to work. For our fathers, they knew their role. Mothers knew their role. So it was very difficult to find even our fathers and mothers wanapigana juu ya role ama nini. But nowadays, you see, as lazima tupigane, or we could share the bills 50-50. I find a lady, I tell her, unalipa 50, nalipa 50, because of me najijua, I'm very weak. Maybe the lady as well, she's very weak. So I
would
can't
you advocate for cost sharing?
I don't advocate for it because hapo ndo madharau inakuja. Na times pia unahitaji
madharau. Is it a bad thing? John, mute. Is it a bad thing to cost share?
It is a bad thing. Yeah, because for me, I don't think pesa ya msichana ni kwetu yake. Ya mwanaume kwetu for the whole family. Why? Because shida kidogo ikitokea, you know, ladies how they talk about money. Even kitu kidogo, they will always cry, I did this. So for you to avoid that, let's just have your own.
So in short, it will be brought up either way, if you could share it or not.
Definitely.
But I find it interesting because, like he had said, if you guys are agreeing mutually to pursue this thing called a relationship or love, then why the guilt and the shaming in cost sharing? Because you love each other for that love. Now that Mesema love exists,
nowadays love is not there.
Can you love it?
The material.
So
the technology as well.
Stuff more.
People are involved.
I'm not saying how technology ilifanya love ikaenda. Ni vile tu people are fake. I'm sure there's somebody who is living his or her best life out there.
No, I think technology has played a very big role. For me, I think technology has played a very big role in terms of love today. Because whatever they see in social media, if you compare, our mothers never used to see this thing. We're seeing Maldives, Diani, but for your girl, she must just see and will tell you, I want to go this place.
Yeah. So you said the
Utampelekaje?
modern day woman and the olden day women, there's a totally
Totally
huge
different.
difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you see even our parents today, hawana kitu, but they are still living and they are happily married, but hawana kitu. But for you, just
They
try
start
even
together
10 days
actually
marriage.
from
You will not even
scratch,
survive one day if you don't have anything. What will you eat in that house if you don't have money? So you must have it. And you cannot compare the girls of today and our mothers. Totally different.
Is it possible to date a lady or get into a relationship with a partner who is not asking or requesting or even demanding for financial help to a point it's pushing you to even send her money?
No, you should date a lady who asks you money. That one will push you to go look for the
Is
money.
that a Luo saying or a general power?
In general, you must just, you know, you must have something that drives you. If someone tells you, I'll need 100 bob at the end of the day, you will find your own ways to look at.
Wamesema get a lady who demands for money.
Yeah, definitely. That's it.
After tu mtu amekimya.
You ukikaa sasa,
Ameokoka.
nothing will be happening. You will be stealing or doing something, but you must look at someone mwenye anakuuliza do. As a man, you have, you have your ambitions
Yeah.
to drive. Your girl must just look nice. At the end of the day, you must send her something small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it for my baby girl. Okay. John, what do you think? Is it possible to be in a relationship with a partner? Let's now balance it. A man or a lady in that who are in a relationship in that aspect, and probably let's say the man is not financially well. Yeah, he has some 2-3 things he has to iron it out first. Ladies say, there's even R&B songs that say, figure your stuff out first before, you know. He's trying to figure out his life first. So he is in a relationship with a lady who's well financially endowed. So can this man be entitled to some stipend from his lover who is financially endowed?
Sometimes again, it's just start and with personality. You can get a girl who is financially stable and she can decide to help you. That's her own decision to help you. Or sometimes he can open a business, start a business for you. Can maybe open a joint account, which always happens. We are the victim of joint account. Men are always the victim of joint accounts. But there are also women who are doing well with the idea of joint account with their husbands. So it's possible. Ladies are doing it outside here. The problem is we tend to tell the negative stories. We don't tell the positive stories.
We tell negative, or there's shame for men when they're being helped by women?
There's shame for men when they're being helped by women.
Exactly.
The society is a perspective, is a society perception. It's not even the shame, it's just a society perception. Today, if you tell me ati, bro, nilinunua hii simu na bibi yangu, I'll be like, kwani huwezi nunua simu? Who says?
I'll be clapping for you.
Yeah. Who says that we are the only one to provide? Sometimes they also should provide.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the society perception is men, we should be leading, we should be the one providing, we should be the one protecting them. So it's a societal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's more of like a mindset.
It's a mindset.
It's a
The
mindset
other day
thing.
I was watching a certain video just last week about this Fanuel Orono and Jalano TikTok.
Yeah.
And I went through the comments. I was reading the comments and they were like, oh, mama, there's a certain lady, Banaki ni Fanuel Orono, who was the one in charge of the M-Pesa number. Alikuwa anasema ni bwanangu nampenda ende ata receive cash, and then the ladies, if you check the comments, 90% coming from the ladies. So bwana namtumia, stories zilikuwa mingi. So the other day I was again watching another video kama a certain lady ameenda ku-interview Fanuel Orono, and Fanuel Orono was saying that when the wife was giving birth, daktari alikuwa anamwambia ingia tu when you receive mtoto. The comments again changed. You get? They're saying, oh, kumbe huyu, this is a good man, this is what, hata kama wana chochote, that's why bibi yake is humble, you get? Yeah. So there's a societal perception when a woman amesema something about the husband. Hata kama wajui what happened, they don't want to know the story behind. They'll just judge according to
what the woman said.
Yes.
From the woman's
And there's something that Colin said that I want to disagree with, that there is no genuine love. From my side, I know there is genuine love, a lot.
And I think I'm the one who pushed it. Is there genuine love that does not involve money transactions and all these antics that include, oh, I've bought for you a cake, oh, here's $500 US. Just love without financial exchange or any form of transaction.
But in today's world, it's difficult. It's 0% need to move even without having money.
Then what do you call it genuine love?
So it's
Fake
very,
love.
it's not fake love. Yeah. It's very difficult to say that you are having a genuine love without also involving money, because even someone who is in the village, deep in the village, you must have some small disparate coins or some thousands also to show, hata kama mtu anakupenda genuinely, you get. There must be something where money must be involved.
I've had testimonies in church where somebody has said, nilipenda huyu kuanzia, I think hata ni wewe ndio umesema hapa hivi, ulisema sijui walikuwa naye kutoka Kibra. I don't, was money ilikuwa huko?
Yes, they were having something to sustain their relationship.
But ulisema hakukuwa na kitu.
Kitu inalingana na the levels. When we talk in
also unaweza kuwa Kibra, but there's something.
Those who are staying in Kibra,
okay,
they're also dating and they're also gifting their girlfriends. Yeah. Sometimes umeenda umetembea umepata very fine Crocs. You go to Gikomba, umepatana na very fine short or very fine Crocs. You will buy it maybe at 200. Yeah. You will gift your partner. The money is still involved.
But what is it with nilikupenda kaa una kitu?
Hauna kitu is a very different scenario.
What does it mean?
To me is, naweza kuwa ni sina kitu, niko na 1 bedroom, I have my 32 TV inch, have some, niko na some basics, and then now we've grown together. I'm having my Audi, I'm having my Benz, I'm having my GLE. So that's the version of hauna kakitu. Hauna kakitu doesn't mean ati ulikuwa unalala chini. Hauna kakitu doesn't mean ati you are deep in the village. Hauna kakitu inamaanisha.
So it depends on the person,
yes,
and the status. Yeah?
Yes.
So inaweza kuwa pia ulikuwa Karen, ukapendwa na mtu alikuwa
na invest
kwingine na pia alikuwa anasema nilikupenda kama kakitu. Okay.
Na invest, may grow together. Hauna kakitu always, for my definition is, we've grown together. There is some level of growth. Hamujakuwa stagnated.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Let me throw it to you, Collins. Is it possible now you're an established man, uko na nyumba, uko na kazi, uko na biashara, una run, uko na network zako tu, and then ame-mention story ya kugrow pamoja. All of a sudden, some beautiful angel appears. You decide, you know what, I want to put a ring on it. Amja grow pamoja, because ni mrembo, and beauty sells. Beauty itself is a commodity. She comes and becomes your wife. She's not been with you through the hustle and the bustle, the pain, the tears, and the sweat. Yeah.
No, for me, I think I don't agree with that. With the person who has stood with you since you had nothing, you should move within when you have something, because it depends with the process you guys have passed through. But now you see nowadays, I think if you have money, you should upgrade your wife. She can still be that beautiful girl you see outside there.
You admire.
Yeah, definitely. So,
but you guys admire pia nikuambie saizi udema anaitwa Tyler. Make me sweat, make me water. Aseme tu Collins wallahi ni wewe. Are you doing it or not?
Collins will do it maybe because of that.
Because of the fame and the status.
Yes, not because of
unaona sasa the weaknesses and the red flags.
Not because of the beauty, because of the status.
Because of Tyler's status, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Will you do it? Tyler
definitely.
Very early in the morning.
Yeah. But sasa surajua sasa wewe ndo on this receiving
end. I wasn't saying
eti
mimi if I grow with you, I can't get another girl and marry. No, things change.
So it's temporary. Vindu vichenjanga. Okay.
Hata wasema wamewacha watu wenye wamegrow na wewe nao bana wengi. So by the end of the day, me nowadays I always say.
So it's not an assured thing.
At you will be together.
It's happily ever after.
Actually, kuna one of my friend nasemanga something very funny. Martin, tukikutana na miaga best yetu ati kimaanisha unateseka leo, si ati kesho you will succeed. Sometimes you are living your best life.
You're suffering. You have no idea.
So is not ati mimi nitakuwa na wewe hadi mwisho, and then it's not that nitakuacha. No, what matters is what makes you happy and what makes me happy, and the peace of mind.
But when you see the girls of nowadays, they don't enjoy persistence. Hata wao pia wanataka mtu asha make it in life.
Yeah.
So
does that make it an authentic link up, or it's plastic?
No.
Umesema hata ita last na imaanishi pia tuta stay happily ever after. Meaning hata kukuwa na love anyways. I think itabidi to define to what love is tena in this modern day age and time, because ni kama hata me I agree with you, sasa hakuna love sasa to that point. The only person who can love you genuinely is your mom and dad and your siblings.
When you are broke,
But
they just
when you're
entertain
broke,
you.
Yeah.
for men, right?
Yeah,
for men they'll entertain you.
They
Yeah.
just entertain you.
Right. Okay.
So for me, I'm like, love is a wider perspective, and also love also depends with the someone and what he wants. That's why people nowadays, ladies will tell you, me, I'll not go for love, I'll go for money. You get watakwambia point blank, kama una kakitu mimi siwezi kupenda, because hata nikipenda genuinely, tears and dust is constant, wanasemanga hivyo. Umependa mtu genuinely, will go out na afanye mambo zake. Umependa for money, ule mtu pia will go out na afanye.
So to money, what do ladies go for? I was once watching this show called I think it was Iyanla Fix My Life. It used to be a reality TV show on the on network. And Iyanla, Miss Iyanla Van Zandt akasema, ladies look for 4 P's in a man. Personality, the person, and the other one is the P, you know. So ladies look for the 4 P's. The person, who you are as a man in society, and then the other one as well. So what other things do women come for in a man when they're looking for a lifelong partner? Tumetoa pesa sasa, tumeongea pesa all through. What other things do ladies go for?
The way you behave.
That is the person.
Yeah.
The 3 P's, not the 4. 3 P's. The person, character,
character. What else?
Some ladies, they are in a position to take the future. You get, sometimes you can have a lady Sakura and nakudate because she's sure that Brian nikimwangalia, she's a great man, he'll have a fine future. Akikuangalia, even there's some ladies in high school, they're like walikuwa nakuangalia wanajua wewe.
But then do you know the celebrities who dated from high school and they are couples today? I think it's Snoop Dogg and the wife. Yes. They were high school lovers. Yes.
So sometimes there are some ladies they will be like, this guy is a
so ladies see ahead a lot.
So
ladies are futuristic.
That's why
girl child, shout out.
That's why sometimes it's very difficult to date a lady that's the same your age mate, because the ladies tend to mature faster than men. I know so many people doesn't know that. A lady who is 20 can date a man who is 28, and they're at the same level, because the level of maturity of ladies is always faster than of men. So they can see future than us. Atakuwa naonea mtu atakuwa na kitu.
Ndio nowadays wanasema ati, I think the meme inasema ati ugly kids is your choice, right? I don't know if you saw that.
Yes.
But the ladies mostly are saying ugly kids is your choice, because they know very well the color that they want and the brand of the kids. Which I feel like it's a little bit biased, but anyways, it's a real thing in the real modern day world. So umesema ladies come for the character about the person that you are, the future. So they are futuristic. They see, we call it, naona atakuwa na mapito kidogo, lakini nikitulia na tunaweza have a thing in future.
Kuna msana mwingine aliniambia ati inauma, but aliniambia unakunga na akili na hivi hujaitumia.
Uliambiwa hivyo?
Then I was
ana watch show size.
Then I was like, ebu explain vile nakunga na akili. Akaanza kuniambia you are doing so many things and these things are not helping you. If you can just focus on this one.
But that was sound advice.
I think
good advice,
I wanted to get the in-depth of what he was saying. Kama unaweza focus tu kwa hii, wachane na hizi vitu zako.
It actually makes sense.
I
agree with her.
Hizi vitu zako, I think this one can work for you. I've studied you for the last 1 year tukiwa na wewe. You're doing 1,000 stuffs. They are not working.
Right.
Fanya tu hii kitu. So sometimes they studied us. They know what they want. They know the path yenye ukichukua you can make it also in life.
There's been this thing of some communities sijati hawataki wanaendanga watu wako na biashara ama kidogo kidogo kisha establish and then unaona mtu amekufa mysteriously nini, but staki to mention your part. But it's a thing, right? I don't know if you've seen it.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a conversation in the society. It's a conversation going outside there. Adi, this guy alituambia ati there is a certain age wakifika ukirudi kwako you must eat with your firstborn or your lastborn for you to be safe.
Wow.
Yes.
Because you might not know what is in the food.
Yes.
Yeah.
So ukirudi lazima mkule pamoja, you are like wakipakua unapakua.
Yeah.
Eh,
But I'm also wondering, this is your wife. Why is she doing all this wickedness to you?
when money is involved,
Yeah.
anything can happen, and also the devil is involved.
So money is good, money is wicked,
good,
money is the
yes.
root of all evil, yet
Yes.
money is the power. I mean,
yes.
Money is good.
so you rather have it or not have it? Just have it.
Brian, in this town,
It's difficult.
Brian, in this town nikisikia umeolewa,
Yeah.
umeolewa,
God forbid, yeah.
God forbid, nimesikia.
God forbid.
There's only 3 things nitauliza. The first one will be money,
Yeah.
women, or land.
Well, those are the things that are killing
3.
people nowadays. Yeah.
As simple as that. When money is involved, power is involved. When land is involved, power is involved. When women is involved, men don't think.
Okay, let's shift it now to, I had asked him what women go for in men. Now, what do men go for in women?
Men, I'm sorry for this one now. Also, it depends. Let me use Swahili.
Yeah, tafadhali.
Saa zingine unakutana na demu kwa like, huyu ameiva. It's just as simple as that. Huyu ameiva. In Luya, where you're coming from, wengine wanapenda zigwembe. In Lowland, they look for nyash. I'm sorry if it's a vulgar language. They look for nyash. Some men look for dimples. Is a big aspect. Kila mtu akona kitu anapenda. That one. Men, we like what we see. Ndio maana unaonanga mtu unasema, huyu ni mrembo. Sisi tunapenda chenye tunaona.
Huyu ni malaika.
Huyu ni malaika. Tunapenda chenye tunaona.
Ladies,
sometimes wanapenda kitu wamesikiza. That's why in Kisumu there was a meme that was going around. You don't come from Lakeside.
I come from the Lakeside. Who told you that?
So this meme was in Kisumu, before you noticed ati hiyo gari si ya wewe mwanaume, uko na mimba ama ushaza. So sometimes ladies, they go for what they hear. Hii gari ni yangu, kumbe gari ni ya bosi. By the time ana notice hiyo gari ni ya bosi, ako na mimba.
So men are visual. In short, that's what you're saying.
Hiyo meme ya Kisumu was,
Yeah.
the in-depth of this is, Luo men lies a lot.
Yeah. Propaganda.
Propaganda. No, wanakupanga.
But then on the serious note, though, what makes men so weak in that they don't consider all these intense things that ladies consider, like character, what you have, like umeona tu, and that's it. Hata kuna mtu amechizi for the day na hata akili yake iseto.
It's for that one is God's creation. That one is biological. There's other things we can't change. We were created that way. It's biological. Yeah, it's just God's creation.
So in short, you are validating that the people who say, I can't eat without you, I can't sleep without you, I will die without you, all of those are usually men, sindo?
Yes. Actually, ukichukua simu ya our camera lady today and you check, utapata the men wanaandika vitu, stories za jaba. Paragraphs. Okay. Yeah, and a reply na maybe, okay, it's fine. See you tomorrow. That's what.
But humongers are like 4 more.
4 more.
With a video and a quote.
Unajieleza.
Plus TikTok link and YouTube.
Download sijui nini umetuma huko.
Yeah.
So men, we are also struggling to impress the women, to impress ladies. That's what is happening.
Is this supposed to be like that?
It's not supposed to.
It was supposed to be harder for men to strike a connection, a romantic connection with women, in a sense that you have to prove yourself a lot. Yeah.
What happened? Sometimes ladies knows what they want, but you also want to win her. For you to win something, you must struggle. You must struggle to impress her. It's a campaign. Akona like maybe 10 people who wants us.
So the candidate to be decided
want her. The candidate.
Who's the IEBC? In
Yeah,
this?
IEBC. Na yeye ndio IEBC, yeye ndio panel.
So yeye ndio IEBC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeye ndio panel, yeye ndio ataamua everything, atafanya vetting.
Yeah. What do you think of the Sam?
Yeah. I just want to say, even men goes, I mean even ladies goes with the physical appearance. For us men, I can decide to take a lady, whatever I see, things like character, behavior, I can install in a lady after seeing that physical appearance. That physical appearance, what drives men.
Okay.
I'm talking about me. Whenever I see a lady, I'll just say this is now my type. The rest I will install in her. But for men, I've seen a man who goes, there is this guy, a friend of mine, they started dating when he was in first year KU.
Yeah.
He said for him, he wanted brain.
Brains.
Yeah.
Beauty with brains, ama amepose beauty kwanza.
Alipose beauty na
Okay.
brain.
Ka focus on brains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Interesting
today,
approach.
And today, that girl is very beautiful because she upgraded as well. So I think both the genders go with the physical appearance first. Nowadays, even ladies go with physical appearance.
You know, I'm still stuck on today. This girl is really beautiful.
Yeah. She is because I think they got money and they did some. Yeah.
Right?
She's very beautiful, yeah.
Okay. So it's possible kusafishana. A man anaweza safishwa pia dem asafishwe.
Pesa imejasafisha ni kwa hii town inafunga tu Steve. I'm sorry for that.
One of these, my best friend. Steve is my best friend.
So when you are Kenya, nimeona wote.
Yeah.
Pesa imewasafisha vibaya sana.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, baby. I don't know. I apologize for the comment. But then even the Brandly, the Gen Z Goliath, you saw her the other day. Today there's some changes visible.
Is it Bradley who is with Huda Monroe?
Yes. There's some changes, visible changes you can see.
Yeah.
The man is doing magic.
Yeah.
So money can change you. But I'm not also advising that if for men, to anything that money will change. No, for me, I'm like, you know what you want. For me, I know what I want. Even if I want brains, I want also brains for my kids.
Yeah.
But
do
again,
looks
I want
really
them,
matter as well for men? Because
Yes.
Collins amesema amepea an example ya beshte mwenye aliconsider brains kwanza. Does beauty really matter? Because kama if ladies are futuristic, they're considering how their kids will look wakati watakuwa kwa indoor. Do men care about the looks as well?
Brian, sometimes it's very important to introduce your wife. Meet my lovely, beautiful wife.
Meet Miss.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
She was first runners
she's
up.
Standing,
Yeah.
smiling, like people are like, wow.
So akiwa mweusi, mweupe, mrefu, mfupi, mbilikimo.
Now inalingana.
Because I've had incidents where sasa wewe mbilikimo nilikupenda ama wewe mlingoti nili,
so
you know.
Inalingana na your definition of beauty.
Right.
Yeah.
So it lies in the eyes of the beholder, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
A definition of beauty. For some of us, we're like, sticking to brown sana, I just want chocolate. Kuna a lot of beauty inakuja nayo. Because, but, hakuna mwanaume anatakanga mwanamke mjinga. That's why brains matters.
Mjinga sasa hapo ndo tutadefine.
Brains matters.
Yeah.
Someone who can think, someone who can manage.
Is it possible
good manager
to be with someone aunganishe vitu, as in, is that the ujinga you're saying?
Yes, someone connect mtu wako tu.
Ama ha make moves. Because unajua ni ujinga wa kuinvest, ni ujinga wa kuvaa, ujinga wa matendo, ama ujinga wa kuongea.
You don't think, you can't manage things. You know, sometimes we are marrying. That's why I'm advocating for when people are divorcing for 50-50. Because your wife should be your manager. You get, you should be my manager. Even if I'm getting 1 million, we should be managing this money together. I like sometimes.
Do you know women multiply 50K to
sometimes
100K?
I admire SK Macharia because I'm thinking the wife, the one who makes him who he is today. From the stories I've read, from everything. So sometimes we need a good manager. You need a good wife to tell you. Sisi kama Wajaluo unajua unaweza pata pesa ununue hata 60 something inch TV. You need a wife who can tell you, no, we don't need this 60 something, we just need a 32, very fine one. Hii pesa ingine we can invest. Let's go for the mortgage, let's do this. I'm getting the money, but you are advising me to use the money accordingly. Unajua naweza pata pesa na pia mimi nanunua vitu za ufala.
Have you guys ever considered to ask your dad, what did you see in mom? Uliona nini kwa mom? Ama ukauliza mom, uliona nini kwa baba?
What my dad told me.
Okay.
Definitely.
Collins.
It's fine.
Definitely my dad.
Have you ever tried to playfully?
Yes.
Playfully.
Yes.
Not seriously, because ukiulizia seriously, dad atakuchapa.
I always joke with my dad, but he praises my mom.
Yeah,
beauty part of it.
Queen of the
Yeah.
queen of the match.
That's the only part I
I think it's a very serious, good question, by the way.
My
Yeah.
dad,
Yeah.
I did ask him. Kuna
Yeah.
siku tu
What
watu-
about mom?
Kuna siku tu watu walikuwa wanapiga story.
Yeah.
And nilikuwa nasikia hiyo story wakipiga. But what he was saying is actually who my mom is. You get. She's the woman and you walikuwa na describe.
Yeah. Okay.
But even from me, I always say, which
Okay.
maybe I'll not get, but I want a woman like my mama. You get?
All right, so we have to put a close. This has been a riveting conversation. Social media moja tu hata usiseme ingine. Yenye uko active sana.
Just join them in all social media platforms.
Okay, yes.
Juma.
All right.
Collins Juma.
Collins Juma. Sasa, thank you guys for your insight. I've loved the conversation actually. Yeah. Sasa, I've loved you too for watching today. And we're going to do this. We're going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching us from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. We'll absolutely see you tomorrow bright and early right here at Y254 channel and at Brian Sanko 101. See you tomorrow.